Good morning from Sarah's Cozy Kitchen. Today is December 31st, the last day of 2024. And I took the day off today to spend the day with my daughter who's home from college. So I have a couple of day break. And I'm going to make her some apple streusel muffins this morning. She absolutely loves anything baked apple. And I had 2 apples left. If you've watched my channel, I don't like to waste food. So I have 2 apples that are at the end of their life expectancy for regular eating. So I kind of try to make do with what we have in our kitchen, especially with the cost of food nowadays. So this makes 6 large apple streusel muffins. If you want 12, you need to double this recipe. So you'll need 4 apples instead of 2. Again, I'm only cooking for 3, so I'm going to try to be reasonable and only need to make 6 of them because, we just eat a lot of food around here. Or make a lot of food. Try not to eat as much food. But anyway, so first thing you need to do is preheat your oven. I'm going to consult my recipe because, of course, I didn't. 400 degrees. Okay, so my apples, I use a ceramic knife. I am not going to peel these. So there's a whole camp of people out there that think you should peel and some that think you don't. I normally never do. Even my apple crisp, I rarely peel the apples. So I'm sure I'll get roasted in the comments for that. But okay, so we're going to take my 2 apples and we're going to cut them into bite-sized pieces. You do want these smaller because they cook into the batter. I better watch my fingers. You don't need a ER visit on the last day of the year. Okay, so let's talk while we're doing this. New Year's resolutions. Are you a New Year's resolution person? Every time I make New Year's resolutions, they only last about a month. But I try to make like yearly goals. So last year it was to start my YouTube channel. I started it in January of last year. We got started, and within 2 weeks, my husband's brother died. And so I had like 2 weeks where I didn't do anything. So anyway, and then over the summer, we live in northern Minnesota. So people that are new to this channel, and our summers here are absolutely precious. So I don't spend as much time in the kitchen. We do a lot of grilling, smoking meats, things like that. So I really doubled down on the desserts over Christmas time. And so I'm going to spend I've got some new series coming. So I'm working on comfort foods. And actually tonight you're going to probably want to, I'm doing a sirloin beef stroganoff for supper. So you're going to want to watch that one. That'll probably get posted later tonight or tomorrow. So that is one of those. And then, so I'm doing the comfort series. I'm just kind of talking to you while I'm cutting the apples. And then starting in a couple weeks, we'll start doing a whole bunch of Valentine's desserts. And then probably switch to Easter. A lot of holiday stuff around here. And then I might have a little bit of a break because I have to actually have a ligament in my knee repaired. So you might see me on some crutches in some of this video. This is real life kitchen. That's what happens. You get older, things break. Okay, so set the apples kind of off to the side. Okay, so in this bowl, we are going to do the dry ingredients. So we're going to do 1 cup of flour. And 1/2 cup of sugar. Let's see. We'll use this one. I got to restock everything today. That's on one of my lists. Restocking all my kitchen stuff. Okay. 1/2 tablespoon of baking powder. The dogs are patiently waiting for me to take them for a walk. I was waiting until it lightened up a little bit outside. Okay, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And this is a streusel, so this, actually, yeah, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Actually, 3/4. Sorry, I did that wrong. So that was 1 3/4 teaspoon. I got like an itchy spot on my face. I don't know why. Okay, baking soda, 1/4 of a teaspoon. Okay, so, and I forgot my stirring spoon. Hold on a second. Okay, so just mix that in together like that. Okay, so we need 1/8 cup of butter. So 1/4 is half, so it's 2 teaspoons of butter. So I'm gonna get that melted. We'll need more butter for the topping, so hold on just a second. Let me get this. I didn't melt this ahead of time. Usually I do. So let me go throw this in the microwave. Okay, so to our dry ingredients, we're going to add 1 egg. Okay, so sour cream. This is kind of the secret to these recipes. You need 1/2 cup of sour cream. Let's get a little water in it. So I'm going to take my 1/2 cup, and the one thing I like about these sour creams, they're so wide you can just scoop it like that. Look how easy that worked. So I have a really fun week planned for my videos. So like I said, I've got a sirloin beef stroganoff for tonight. I'm doing a giant lasagna on Thursday night. It's for a crowd because we are doing a family Christmas type thing, and I'm in charge of the lasagna this year. So you might want to tune in for that. Okay, so let's add the butter. I think I got everything. Okay, so we're going to add this. Just mix this in good, and then we'll add the apples. Oops. This bowl is one of the new vintage Pyrex ones. Super fun. Okay, so then apples. It's about 1/2 cup. I think I probably have too many apples. I'm gonna do like 3/4 of a cup. I like my apple muffins loaded with apples. So yes, don't throw apples away. If your apples are kind of towards the end, definitely make them into muffins, or do take a little bit of butter and put them in like a pan with a little bit of brown sugar and saute them. Kids love that. If you want a way to get your kids to eat apples. Oh, you know, I had the vanilla out, but these don't have any vanilla in them, so ignore the vanilla. Okay, so we're gonna put, I have a jumbo pan here with regular liners in it, because I'm only making 6. Don't feel like you have to use the jumbo ones. So then we'll fill these up. Oopsie. I just feel like it gives the muffins a little bit of room to spread out, and then they don't puff up so much. But I do it the other way too, so I'm probably going to have more than 6 here. Oh, maybe not. Exactly 6 muffins. Okay, we're not done yet though, because we got to do the topping. So, okay. That sour cream makes them so moist. All right, let's set this off to the side. And I have a big clump here. Get that cleaned up. Whoever tells me that I'm messy, yes, I am messy. But most people that cook in their own kitchens are messy. That's why they make washcloths. Okay, so now we're going to make the streusel topping. All right. So we need another bowl. I'm going to use just a small open face bowl like this. Okay, so we need an 1/8 cup of sugar. Remember, I'm cutting this recipe down to 6. So if you want 12 muffins, double it. A 1.5 tablespoons of flour. Oh. 1.5 tablespoons of flour. Okay, an 1/8 teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay, and then now we need more butter. 1 tablespoon of melted butter. So back to my Okay, I'm going to melt this. This won't take long, 10 seconds or so. Okay, so I've got the oven preheated. We are going to use a fork to mix the crumble, and then we're going to put this over the top. These will bake 20 to 25 minutes as soon as we get them in the oven. It smells so good in here. Anything apple. Okay, so then just put your butter over the mixture. I don't have it completely melted, but that's okay, because then we'll just kind of use our fork to get some paper in there still to make the streusel. And this is just a nice light streusel. So kind of get that in there. Okay, so this is streusel. Okay, I'm going to take my hands, just because I feel like it's easier to spread streusel with your hands over the top. Okay, so those look amazing and they smell amazing. Someday maybe they'll get where you can smell something through your computer. Wouldn't that be crazy? But who knew we would have all of this crazy social media stuff 20 years ago. All right, so 400 degrees, 20 to 25 minutes. I'll check them at 20. And I hope that you love this recipe. Make it for your family. Absolutely amazing. So this is what they look like before they go in the oven. And I'll put you on live video when they come out. Okay, here are the apple strudel muffins right out of the oven. So don't they look absolutely lovely with the apples kind of peeking out with the strudel topping? So this pan's kind of hot. It took me 22 minutes to bake them. I think you're going to absolutely love these. I'll post a picture of them when they're completely done, and I hope you have a great morning.